All right. So I did a thing, and I'm pretty fired up about it. I want to tell you about it. Here's a quick little backstory before we do dive into what I did today. Over Thanksgiving, I'm talking to my buddy, and I'm like, yo, remember back in the day when we were playing poker, and then we got good, and then we wanted to play in these huge poker tournaments, but we didn't have money to play in these huge poker tournaments, and we'd go get people to stake us, and they'd be like, oh, you're pretty dope, here's some money, we'll split the profits. I was like, if that were true for day trading, I really, really think I could take this day trading thing to the next level. And he's like, there is that for day trading. And here I am, research. There are prop firms for day trading. And one of the biggest things and one of the biggest failures that I've seen over day trading over the last year is being underfunded, because you do need a little bit of cushion. You are going to have down days, down weeks, down months. And if you don't have a lot of upfront capital, you're essentially playing poker with a small stack and big blinds and antes. You're screwed. You need that time to have bad days. Underfunded is such a huge problem when it comes to day trading. And the other problem is, while you're trying to learn how to day trade, people often, including myself, recommend paper trading. And it's so hard to really paper trade because you know in the back of your mind it's not real money, right? It's hard to make a really, really good trade when you know that you don't have any, quote, skin in the game. So then you put some money in of your own money to have some skin in the game, and then you get smoked. There's really no middle ground, and that's where prop firms come in. Essentially, you show them that you know how to trade through a certain amount of steps, procedures. Once you prove to them, they give you the capital to trade. Now, it's hard. The steps to go through to become a funded trader are hard. And there are many, many different prop firms, but I believe that I am working with the best prop firm there is right now, and that prop firm is Topstep. Now, I know Mr. Analogies here, but you know when somebody tells you about something, you're like, I never heard of that before, but now that they told you about it, you just keep seeing it over and over again. You're like, how the hell did I never see it until you mention it? That's how I feel about Topstep. As soon as I got into the trading community and started being like, yo, have you ever heard of prop firms? They're like, yeah, Topstep. Yeah, and it just, everywhere I look, the people that I follow and stream, I guess I never really thought of it. And in this research, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to give this a try. So today, I signed up for the Topstep Combine, and their Combine is the first step to become a funded trader, where they are going to give me equity to trade with. Super pumped about it. I had my day one. I'll show you my results of trading in day one. And I'm going to make this kind of a series here on the channel. I'm going to update you weekly how I'm doing and my goal to become a funded trader. But I want to first show you why I chose Topstep, why I'm super happy that I did choose Topstep, and all of the features and things that you might want to think about if you're somewhere between that. Paper trading is not really that great for me, but I don't really have enough money to put up enough money to be able to take some drawdown. And I will leave a link to Topstep down in the description below, guys. You could try it out and get 20% off your first combine. I'll show you that there are different types of levels, different fees and things like that, because you are going to have to put some skin into the game, which is what makes this just a little bit better than paper trading without putting a ton of your money up front, guys. Here is their homepage, their website, everything top-notch, guys. These are a legit company out of Chicago. They've been around for more than 10 years. There's interviews of the CEO all over YouTube, guys. Totally legit company. I really thought prop firms were new. It turns out they are not new at all. Over $7 million of payouts so far, 600 plus monthly accounts funded. That means 600 people passing the combines every single month. 8-day minimum time. So there is going to be some rules of how long it takes you to pass the combine and show them that you can be a successful trader. The minimum time for that is 8 days. It actually used to be longer. There's been prop firms going back and forth competing for market share, and they have made some awesome changes to compete with all these other small guys that have really been coming up behind them, trying to nip at their heels and take market share away from them. Everybody else is competing with them. So as I just mentioned, guys, first you prove your profitability and how to manage risk It's hard, guys. This is not easy. You probably should know what you're doing, but they also have simulated accounts where you can practice before entering the combine. If we go and explore how this works, guys, they fully break down everything that you need to do. Here are the 2 steps. They have everything from position size, daily loss limits, trailing drawdown, minimum days of trade, proper scaling, consistency, all of these things that allow you to become a funded trader with some of the best futures inside the CME and other futures markets, guys. You could trade indexes, crude oil, gold, interest rates, micro indices on many different platforms, including Trade8, the one that I use, which is really the TS Trader, Ninja Trader for all the people that are using Ninja Trader out there, and also TradingView as well. Here's the other list of platforms, guys. Like I said, they are very, very well versed inside this community. So here are the 3 combines that they have right now for different amounts of buying power. You can see Trade8 support, guys. Their support is awesome. They have it here. You can call them. Over here, you can reach out to somebody and they'll chat with you during market hours. I've called them a few times already in the short time I've been using them, and it's been a really, really good experience. The difference between the different buying powers, you'll also see a monthly price. So a minimum of 8 days to pass each one of these combines. You are going to have to pay a monthly subscription to be able to prove to them, right? So $165. If you are going to day trade, you're not going to be day trading with $165. This is the most money that you can lose, all right? If you go in for $165, you're going to have the entire month to pass for that 165. That is the most you can lose. You break a rule, you get kicked out, you lose $165. If you've tried option trading or day trading with futures, you know that you can lose a hell of a lot more than $165 in a month, all the way up to their biggest, $150,000. That's the one that I decided to do for $375. I've lost more than that in a day. So for me to be able to put that up, have a bigger structure, have these rules to follow, and have $150,000 of equity that I'll be able to trade with, it has a little bit bigger daily loss limit, a little bit more max drawdown. For me, that's really the one that I wanted to choose. They have the 50 listed as popular. Maybe that's the route that you would like to go. So here on the website, guys, the exclusive funded trading benefits, these are the things they've really tightened up and they've really changed. I think their profit split used to be 70-30. Now it's 90-10. You get to keep your first $5,000. 100% of it, your first $5,000 goes in your pockets. Fast payouts. I have personally spoken to people that have gotten paid out. Funded traders in one step. So once you become a funded trader, you don't go back to the beginning. You used to have to go back and do step 1 and step 2. Now you're just doing 1 step 2 again. You get a little certificate. That's awesome. You get a first payout bonus. Get your last month refunded. So if you pass the combine in 1 month, then you get that money from your combine back, as well as if you use my link, you're going to get 20% off that first combine. Win-win there. Topstep Playout Club, you can scale up. You start being successful over a couple months and so. Call them up just like a credit card. Hey, can I get a little bit more money? Can I scale up? Have that conversation with them. Live trading and a dedicated funded group. Guys, all the benefits too. They have an awesome YouTube channel. I'm inside their Discord. They have a great Discord community right now online, 44 funded traders, as well as 508 people just like you and I that are going to be going through the trading process. They have a good YouTube channel. You know I like YouTube, guys. They've been talked about. This is a legit company. Like I told you, I'm fired up. I really am fired up. I cannot wait to continue this. Like I said, day 1 is over. And now I get to look forward to even more days and really working through this combine, guys. It's something to consider if you are going to be day trading futures and you don't have a ton of equity, but you know you have the skills. Go in. Prove to them that you have the skills. The only people I've heard complain are the people that don't like all the rules. You need rules. They make you a better trader. They've made me a better trader in 1 day. Today, the trades I made, it made me just a better trader in 1 day. And that's something I've heard over and over again. The people that use this platform, they say that they are a better trader because of it. So here's a look, guys, after 1 day. So here are the targets. I need to trade for a minimum of 5 days. I need to reach $9,000 worth of profit. I'm up $192. For those of you that saw me stream live over on Brad Finn Day Trades, I started the morning session off down 700, clawed my way out in the afternoon session. Here are the rules that I am not allowed to break. I'm not allowed to exceed $3,000 in one day, so I can't lose more than $3,000 in one day. I can only trade permitted products during permitted times. You can click on that. Essentially, you're not allowed to trade into the overnight, things like that, so no swings. Do not trade more than 15 contracts at one time. Dude, I'm like scared to go onto two contracts, so that's not a big deal. And do not allow your account balance to go below 1,400,962. Essentially, that's that trailing max drawdown. So we can see the chart down here, guys. After one day, my black line is my balance. Here's my target. Here's how much I'm allowed to lose tomorrow. I'm allowed to let my account go down $3,000, but you're not allowed to let your account go down $3,000, then $3,000, then $3,000. You're allowed to let your account go down $3,000. But then you still have this trailing max drawdown. So that number is going to continue to change every single day. So just log in here, make sure you're good to go, make sure you know what all the rules are, and everything will be gravy. You can set up your max stop losses and make sure I'm not even going near that $3,000. I'll probably do 1,500, half of that, because I do not want to get reset. If you break a rule, you could put up a little bit more money and you can reset, or you could take the rest of the month off and start again. I would love to hear your thoughts on prop firms, guys. It's something that you might be into. Have you heard of this before? And why the hell haven't you told me? Guys, if you're considering Topstep, get down in the comments below. Get yourself 20% off. Get in there. If you need to practice for a little bit, use their simulations, use their coaching, use their tools. I promise you will become a better trader over time. And then, hey, you pass the rules. They'll give you some money. You take home 90% of that money. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me, guys. You can stay tuned for weekly updates or hop in the Discord. I'm going to create a Topstep trading combine inside the Discord for us all to talk about it and maybe pass it together, and then we can make all the monies in the world, and then, I don't know, we can have a big party and drink all the drinks. Or I don't know. Or we could just have some fun with it. I'll catch you guys in the next video.